Hello friends, welcome to another video in Stock Eureka. Today we will discuss about long-term investment. We all come to the stock market for making profit, right? We all want profit from the stock market, either by way of trading or long-term investment. Trading is done in intraday or it may continue till 1 week or 1 month time. However, investment is something a buyer purchases stock at a lower price and after few months or few years, based on his or her requirement, he or she may continue with the movement or exit by booking some profit. So this is the investment process. So for making profit, one needs to buy at a lower price and sell at a higher price. This is natural. Now the question is that how to decide whether a stock is trading at a higher price or at a lower price. Many people depend on news or tips or any social media channels and get into the stock. They become profitable in some cases, but most of the times they lose money. This is because people do not enter the stock market with knowledge. Nowadays, technical charts are available freely on internet like TradingView site, investing.com site, etc. By looking to the technical chart, nowadays we can see whether a stock price is at a higher price range or a lower price range. Whether any breakout is happening or breakdown is happening, that also we can identify by seeing the technical charts. Of course, fundamental view is important for long-term investment, which you can get it from your financial advisors, but charts can give us some kind of hint that it is moving up or down, right? So we'll understand this concept. Today we'll discuss this concept of identifying lows so that we can decide whether or not to enter into a trade. In the end, you will see some examples of current stocks which are nearing or have reached the investors zone. Please watch the video completely till the end so that you can get the idea of identifying the lows. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share this video. So we'll move to the analysis section. As you know, the price moves in the stock market and no stock price moves in a straight line like this when price is in a range. Price will never move in a straight line. Even when the price is in an uptrend or downtrend, the movement is also not straight like this or this. Rather, the price will move how? The price will move in a wave motion. It will follow the path of a wave. So similarly, when in uptrend also, it will travel in a wave like this. Similarly, in downtrend also, it flow in the form of a wave. So the below line, the bottom line here, the white colored bottom line is the support line. Why it is support? Because whenever price comes near to that line, it bounces back. It takes support of that line and it bounces back. Similarly, when the price is in uptrend, that time also it again and again comes back to the support zone, hits the support and again moves up like this. However, when the price is in a downtrend, this one is downtrend. When the price is in downtrend, it goes and hit this line, and here this line becomes the not support line, this is a resistance line. Because the line resists the price from breaking that area or that zone. So when the price is moving like in a range like this, you can draw a trend line in the upper zone, and you can also call it as resistance area, because price takes support here and resistance here and moves in this particular range. So in order to make profit out of this movement, one has to identify the price when it is at this area. Why this area? Because this is a low area. You cannot take the trade exactly at the low, because you don't know from this low whether it will go down or bounce towards the upward zone. You know that previously 2 times it has taken support in this line. Here also it has taken support and trying to bounce back. So in anticipation that it will follow this previous movement, so you have entered the trade. Similarly, when you exit, the ideal zone of exiting is this. Why? Because looking to the history, it has, whenever price comes to this, touches this line, it goes down from there. So ideally, and you get a confirmation that it is again hitting the resistance line and going down. So you can exit the trade so that you can make the profit. Similarly, when the price again comes down and when it bounces back from the support line, that time you again enter the trade. So this is the case of the price when it is trading in a range. Now we'll see where to enter in a uptrend and where to exit. These green zones are the entry zones and the red zones are the exit zones. You can exit from there, or if you are a long-term investor, you can go on adding on the green zones without exiting. Right? But when the price is in a downtrend, when it is taking the resistance at a particular line, so you will not enter into the trade. You will avoid trading in this zone. But when the price breaks out from the resistance line, then you will show interest. As an investor, you will show interest. Where this is the breakout area. Then probably the price will slightly move up and retrace, and from there it will bounce. So again you will show interest in entering into the trade, because you are now confirmed that trend line is broken and an upward move is expected. So as we are discussing about the long-term investment, we will not discuss about this range trading. We are also not interested in discussing about the uptrend trading. So what we will discuss, when the price is in a downward movement and tries to break out. So we are interested in this area. Let us understand what is the importance, why it is so important, because it is a part of investors zone. Investors zone means investors normally show interest on any stock when the stock is trading near this type of zone. Okay, so this is called as investors zone. But one condition, that this downfall should be preceded by a decent uptrend like this. After that, this retracement, and after the retracement, this breakout will happen. When the breakout happens, price will slightly move up and again retrace and again bounce back. So this is the ideal zone for entry, and this entire area is called as investors zone, right? And how to identify whether it is an investors zone or not? One more characteristic is there. During this period, you'll see big volumes will be traded. That means big players are now coming into this trade and they're started showing interest on this stock. So if you are interested in long-term investment, you should also try to show your interest in this area. Rather than entering into a higher zone, you should always try to catch the trade at a very low region where it is actually trying for a breakout. or it has just breakout and it has entered in a investor's zone. So as a long-term investor, we should also try to catch this investor's zone area. We should identify this investor's zone so that we'll also be part of this big movement, right? So in today's video, we'll see some examples of current stocks which are nearing or reached the investor's zone. If you see the charts, then you will understand the concept properly. I'll show you the examples in TradingView site. So this is the TradingView platform, and you can see so many stocks I have identified, and I have kept it only for showing you this particular setup. You can practice this setup and try to build your confidence on this setup so that you can also take the trade based on your risk appetite. One more thing is that you need to keep a stop loss near the previous low area, and it has to be followed strictly. Otherwise, when the price comes down and breaks this zone and still you are carrying this stock, then it will be a huge loss to your trading profile. So that is why you maintain this stop loss near this area strictly and follow that. Nobody can tell whether the price will go up from here or down from here. So in either the case, if it goes up, then we are benefited. If it goes down, our loss is limited. So that we need to ensure before taking into any trade. And the quantity you should decide on the risk appetite. So this is Finolex Industries, and this is the weekly chart. All the charts I'll show you today is the weekly chart, because we are long-term investors. We'll see the weekly chart. So this is the Finolex Industries, and you can see how beautifully the price has broken down and consistently doing a upward move. So this is a investor's zone, and one should start tracking the stock from here. The next stock is RPSG Ventures. RPSG Ventures. Now see how beautifully the weekly candle has broken the trend and with volume. This is one example. Even UESS Corporation, Quest Corporation. See the breakout candle and volume is also fair and with a breakout candle. And this is a support zone. Near the support zone it is forming with a breakout. That means it has good potential. Then Nazara Technologies. So this also after making this bottom in the month of June, after that it is consistently making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and it has in the process broken the trend line with good volume. Now see the volume. This is a classic example. This shows that the investors are entering into this stock. They are started showing their interest. So this has entered an investor's zone. If you see the daily chart also, you'll see that it has broken. Just on Friday it has broken. It's a good breakout with good volume. Similarly, ISGEC, Heavy Engineering. So this is also a new stock. It has started in 2021 only. After it has given a uptrend. After that, a downtrend movement was there, and after that, with good volume, it has broken out from the trend. So this is also a good chart you can observe. Edelweiss is it was in a big downward trend from 2018 or so, and after that it is forming a bottom and trying to go up from here. So if you look at its monthly chart, then it will be probably better, because this trend line it is just trying to break here. So you can observe this chart also. Exide India is also this is the weekly chart, and you'll see how beautifully it has broken with good volume. Here also good volume was there, but the breakout did not succeed. This has to close, the weekly candle has to close above this trend line. You can see that is happening here. So that is why you should keep observing this chart now onwards. Then FSL also given a very good breakout with volume. Then Sasken is trying to go near this resistance line, and it is forming a nice consolidation zone. You can observe this also. Goose gas is already given a good breakout with volume. You can track this. CAMS is nice breakout it has given with in the support zone. After hitting the support zone, it has just given a nice breakout with volume, fair volume, not a great volume, but it is a strong weekly candle has formed. Then Apollo also, you can see a good breakout is happening, but you need to still observe because it may come down and after that it may go up. Then Finolex Industries, it has given a good breakout. It is like Fin pipes also same, and Finolex also similar kind of formation is happening. Finolex and Fin pipes both are giving similar kind of candles, right? Anyway, then ICICI Securities, this is also giving a good breakout. If you see its daily candle, you will probably understand this breakout is happening. MSTC also, it has given a, you will see the weekly candle, you can see how beautifully this breakout has happened with back to back 2 good weeks, good volumes. And Trezhara Solutions, so this has already given a breakout somewhere here in July, and after that back to back upward movement, and after a retracement it has again broken this line, and it has a very good potential to go up. So this you can track. Then Thyrocare, it's a good breakout with nice volume. Then Birla Corp is also a very good breakout. 2 weeks back it had given, and after a small retracement this week it has already moved. So it is better to observe this, and instead of entering into this trade, just observe this stock. So these are the stocks which you can keep observing. I've given some examples of whatever we taught in the analysis part. We saw some of the examples where the stock is just entered into investors zone. So you should also show your interest in any stock when it is actually trading at an investor's zone. So that's it, friends, in today's video. If you liked this analysis, please share, subscribe and like the video. Thank you very much for your valuable time. See you. Bye bye.